I recently dug a parallelogram-shaped garden in my backyard. I needed to find the area of the garden to determine how much fertilizer I would need. Finding the area of a parallelogram is just like finding the area of a rectangle. Let's get started. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral with two pairs of parallel lines. Any side can be considered the base, but typically the line on the bottom of the shape is chosen as the base. The height is the length of a line segment perpendicular to the base. Find the area of the parallelogram. The length of the base is given as 22 meters. The height of the parallelogram must be perpendicular to the base. So, the height of this parallelogram is 9 meters. The formula for the area of the parallelogram is A equals B times H, with A being the area and B being the base and H representing the height. A parallelogram can be related to a rectangle. If I were to cut the right triangle from the left side and move it to the right side, I would have a rectangle. The area of the rectangle would be 22 by 9, just like the parallelogram. This is why a parallelogram has the area formula base times height. Note that the height has to be perpendicular to the base. Therefore, the height is 9 meters, not 10 meters. Now, I will substitute the values I have for the base and the height in the formula and solve for the area. I have A equals 22 times 9. Multiplying 22 by 9 gives a product of 198. The dimensions were in meters, so meters times meter is meters squared. The area of the parallelogram is 198 square meters. Our unit is square meters, shown as m with the superscript of 2 because we multiplied meters by meters. Now, let's try another example. Here we have another parallelogram. The length of the base is given at 10.5 centimeters. The height of the parallelogram must be perpendicular to the base. So, the height of this parallelogram is 12 centimeters. I will use the formula for area of a parallelogram. Area equals base times height. Again, this is the same formula as a rectangle, because I can move a section on the parallelogram to create a rectangle. I do not need the measurement of 14 centimeters when solving for the area of the parallelogram, because this is not the height, it's the length of the side, which is on an angle. The height must always be perpendicular to the base. Now, I will substitute the values for the base and the height in the formula and solve for the area. I have A equals 10.5 times 12. When I multiply 10.5 times 12, I get 126. The dimensions were in centimeters, so centimeter times centimeter is centimeter squared. The area of the parallelogram is 126 square centimeters, notated cm with the superscript of 2. Finding the areas of parallelograms are not so bad. It sure helped me determine how much fertilizer to purchase for my garden.